There's my snare drum that I made out of rosewood and cherry wood slats. It's a beauty, man. All wood. I lacquered it. I put a medium vintage head on it, and that big tom is solid cherry wood right there. That's a Concordio, and then this is DW, and that tom actually sounds really good. The rest of the drums sound awesome. They're thin shelled DW maple drums, and from the top, this is what they look like. And then we go over here. Here's my garage, man. Look at all those snare drums over there. Oh my God. It's like a little collection going on. I'm supposed to sell them, and I try to, but I just haven't put a lot of effort into it because I just like playing them. So, that said, and the one I'm playing the most is the one that I made, never mind the one that I bought. And go figure, huh? Go figure. Yep. Go figure. I get all these snare drums signed by Ludwig and his Buddy Rich's daughter, and some famous snare drums up there. I'll tell you, they're worth a bunch. I got one signed by Buddy Rich's daughter, and I remember my dad took me to see Buddy Rich at Windsor Locks High School, where he used to teach French. It was pretty freaking cool, man. Great drumming performance by Buddy Rich. Glad I got to see him live. Yep. But one thing I've been working on, you probably heard this a lot in my playing, is kind of rim shots and playing off the rims. I just love that. It's kind of rat-a-tat-tatty, tap dancing kind of off the rim sound, and then easing your way onto the head. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my last, third and final performance for the evening. I hope you enjoyed the show.